Mastering SAP Migration Costs to AWS, a Cloud Architect's Financial Guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Migrating an SAP environment to AWS is a significant undertaking that involves careful financial planning and a deep understanding of cloud infrastructure. As a cloud architect, estimating the costs associated with this migration is crucial for ensuring a smooth and budget-friendly transition. This podcast provides a step-by-step approach to estimating SAP migration costs to AWS, offering insights into the financial landscape, cost estimation methodologies, and effective communication strategies for stakeholders. Introduction: Understanding the financial landscape of cloud migration. Cloud migration, particularly for complex systems like SAP, requires a comprehensive understanding of the financial implications. Moving from on-premises infrastructure to the cloud involves direct costs, such as computing and storage, and indirect costs, like downtime, training, and potential productivity losses during the transition. Understanding these costs upfront is essential for making informed decisions and avoiding unexpected expenses later in the project. Project Overview: Outlining the scope and objectives of the SAP migration. Before estimating costs, it's essential to outline the project's scope and objectives. What is the size of the SAP environment? Are you migrating the entire system or just specific modules? Will the migration be a lift and shift approach, or will you re-architect parts of the system for cloud-native benefits? Defining these parameters will help identify the right AWS services and estimate costs more accurately. Key objectives to consider include: minimizing downtime during the migration process, maximizing the performance of SAP workloads in the cloud, ensuring compliance with industry regulations, optimizing costs while meeting performance and security requirements. Cost estimation methodology: a deep dive into the AWS pricing calculator. The AWS pricing calculator is an invaluable tool for estimating the costs of your SAP migration. You can generate an accurate cost estimate tailored to your specific needs by inputting detailed configurations of the services you plan to use. Critical steps in using the AWS pricing calculator: select the AWS services you'll need, such as EC2 for computing, RDS for databases, and S3 for storage. Configure each service based on your SAP environment's requirements. For instance, determine the instance types and sizes needed for your SAP application servers. Estimate usage levels by considering expected traffic, data storage needs, and backup requirements. Review cost breakdowns for each service to understand where most of your expenses will occur. Adjust configurations to explore different cost scenarios and identify the most cost-effective setup. Detailed cost breakdown: analyzing EC2, RDS, storage, and network expenses. A comprehensive cost estimate should include a detailed breakdown of expenses across various AWS services. EC2 costs: compute resources are often the most significant component of SAP migration costs. Consider factors like instance types, memory optimized, compute optimized, usage patterns, on-demand versus reserved instances, and scaling needs. RDS costs: for SAP databases, AWS RDS offers a managed service with multiple database engines, including Oracle, SQL Server, and SAP HANA. Costs vary based on instance type, storage requirements, and backup configurations. Storage costs: AWS offers multiple storage options, from S3 for object storage to EBS for block storage. Consider the amount of data stored, access frequency, and redundancy requirements when estimating storage costs. Network costs: data transfer costs can quickly increase, especially for large SAP environments. Include expenses for data transfer between AWS regions, VPCs, and on-premises systems, and the potential use of AWS Direct Connect for dedicated network connections. Executive presentation: communicating cost efficiency and ROI to stakeholders. Once you've estimated the migration costs, it's essential to communicate these findings effectively to stakeholders. Your presentation should highlight the expected costs and demonstrate the value of migrating to AWS in terms of cost efficiency and ROI. Key points to cover in your executive presentation: cost comparison between on-premises and cloud infrastructure, projected savings from reduced maintenance and operational costs, ROI analysis over a specified period, considering both direct and indirect benefits, risk mitigation strategies for managing potential cost overruns, scalability and flexibility of AWS as a platform for future growth. Conclusion: Data-driven decisions for a successful cloud migration journey. Estimating SAP migration costs to AWS is a complex but crucial process that requires careful planning and a data-driven approach. You can ensure a successful and financially sound migration by leveraging tools like the AWS pricing calculator and providing stakeholders with clear, concise cost breakdowns and ROI projections. Making informed decisions based on detailed cost estimates will help you stay within budget and unlock the full potential of AWS for your SAP environment. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.